Okay, so let's say we have a glass prism A, B, and C. This is our angle of prism A, and this is our base of the prism. Now we don't want to write what is the base of the prism and all that. A ray of light is incident on the surface AB. Okay, we are going to name this ray of light as OP. So this P is our point of incidence. Now the ray of light is going from rarer medium to denser medium, so it will bend towards the normal. And in a prism, the ray of light always bend towards the base of the prism. So this ray of light will bend like this towards the base. Okay. Now we can draw what is our normal. Let's say this is a normal for this point. Then this angle, the angle between the normal, let's name this as n dash n. That is our normal. The angle between the normal and the incident ray, we are going to call it as angle of incidence I1. Okay. This is the incident ray OP. PQ is our refracted ray. And the angle between the normal, ये normal है हमारा n dash, and the refracted ray, this angle we are going to call it as the angle of refraction, which we are going to write it as R1. Everyone clear up to here? जो पहले किया था मैंने वही कर रहा हूँ. Okay, फिर से draw कर रहा हूँ, same thing. Okay, Tanvi, clear about this? Now there will be refraction on this surface AC also at the point of incidence Q. तो यहाँ पे अगर हम लोग नॉर्मल ड्रॉ करें तो नॉर्मल विल गो समवॉट लाइक दिस. सॉरी, लेट मी ड्रॉ स्ट्रेट लाइन. द नॉर्मल विल गो समवॉट लाइक दिस, perpendicular to the surface AC. Okay. Now at the point Q, this angle between the ray PQ and समझ लो ये n dash है. So this will become our angle of incidence, which we are going to name it as R1. Okay. There will be
R2.
Sorry, R2. जागे थे बता. Okay. Now there will be normal refraction of light at the point Q. Ray of light is going from denser medium to rarer medium. It will move away from the normal. So this ray of light will bend towards the base of the prism. And the angle between the emergent ray and the normal, we are going to call it as the angle of refraction, which we are going to name it as I2. ये जो पहले किया था वही किया है मैंने, right? Everyone clear up to here? Now let's draw what is the angle of deviation. The ray of light was supposed to go straight, right? So let me just draw that this ray of light was supposed to go straight like this. But now it is going at a different angle. If you produce this backwards, this angle over here is known as the angle of deviation delta. Everyone totally clear about this? ये जो पहले मैंने बताया था, talking about the same thing, okay? Now let's just label a few more angles because दो angle बाकी रह गए इसमें. We are going to call this angle as delta 1 and we are going to call this angle as delta 2. Okay. So now from our formula for exterior angle, we can say delta equals to delta 1 plus delta 2. Right? हमारा exterior formula delta equals to delta 1 plus delta 2. This is the exterior angle which equals to delta 1 plus delta 2. ये एक चीज हो गया. Now let's see angle PNQ. This is the angle PNQ, right? PNQ equals to, अभी समझ लो ये rhombus है APNQ. It is a rhombus. So in a rhombus, the sum of opposite angles is equal to 180. Okay, so angle A plus angle PQN equals to 180. तो angle PQN equals to 180 minus angle A. Okay, ये A में से subtract किया हम लोग ने. Everyone clear how I got this, right? PQN from the rhombus. ये rhombus का formula है. This angle and this angle, when you add it, it will be equal to 180 degrees. Okay. Now let's look at the triangle PNQ. Can somebody tell me what will be angle PNQ? क्या होगा in triangle PNQ? ये वाला triangle PNQ, the small one.
60.
No, you cannot guess like that. No, nothing is given. See, this is my drawing. It looks like 60, 30. Remember, the sum of the triangle is 180.
Yes.
So 180 minus R1
plus R2.
R2. Everyone clear? How I got this, right? In triangle PNQ. Okay, in triangle PNQ, angle PNQ, मतलब ये वाला angle equals to 180 minus R1 plus R2. Anyone has any doubt in this? Vansh, clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Now this is angle PNQ and this is also angle PNQ, so we can say both of them are equal, right? So 180 minus A, ये रहा, is equal to 180 minus R1 plus R2. Okay, 180 cancel on both sides, minus and minus cancel on both sides, so we get A equals to R1 plus R2. Angle of prism A equals to, now you see R1 यहाँ पे angle of refraction, and this is the angle of incidence R2. And that is why we are using the opposite directions over opposite alphabets. Tisha, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so one part is done over here. A equals to R1 plus R2. Now we want to derive what is the formula for delta. Delta equals to, delta 1 plus delta 2. Okay, the exterior formula. Now let's see what is delta 1. Okay, let me just zoom this a little bit, तो पता चलेगा, थोड़ा confusing होने वाला है इसलिए. Now look, if you look at this diagram, we can say delta 1 plus R1 equals to I1. Opposite angles, right? So I'm just going to write it down. Delta 1 plus R1 equals to I1. So we can say delta 1 equals to I1 minus R1. Anyone has a doubt in this? Opposite angles, right? Similarly, अगर यहाँ पे हम लोग देखने जाए तो delta 2 plus R2 equals to I2, right? So let's write that down. Delta 2 plus R2 equals to I2. So delta 2 equals to I2 minus R2. Anyone has any doubts? I'm going a little bit fast over here, I think.
સર પણ આમાં I1 નું વર્ટિકલી ઓપોઝિટ એંગલ R1 છે ને ડેલ્ટા 1 નું તો P છે ને.
एक मिनट. What?
I1 નું વર્ટિકલ ઓપોઝિટ એંગલ
No.
R
See,
છે.
if you look at the normal n dash, this is our normal n dash n, એટલે આ line. Okay, and the incident ray idea. This is our incident ray. P and समझ लो ना, this is Z, I guess. PZ is our the actual path of the ray. So this angle and this angle will be opposite. Now this angle is broken down into two parts. This is delta 1 and this is R1. Anshika, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's substitute the value of delta 1 and delta 2 over here. So delta equals to, delta 1 was I1 plus
R1
R1 plus
Minus R1.
Minus
minus
R1.
R2
minus R1.
R1
Okay, so del I1 delta 1 equals to delta equals to I1 minus R1, right? ये तो खाली delta की value डाली, plus now delta 2 equals to
I2 minus R2
I2 minus R2. So removing the brackets, we get delta equals to I1 plus R1 plus I2 minus R2.
Sir, my I1
Sir, हाँ, minus
minus
क्या है?
I1 minus R1 અને plus
I1 minus R1.
I1 minus R1 plus I2 minus R2, right? So we can say delta equals to, now I'm going to put bracket, I1 plus I2 minus R1 plus R2. Everyone clear? So this is the second formula. Angle of deviation delta equals to I1 plus I2 minus R1 plus R2. Now see, does it make sense why we took the opposite names I1 and
Yes, sir.
R1 and R1? So it becomes easier for us to learn this. Okay. Now one more thing, we have already discovered that R1 plus R2 equals to A. Right? तो ये formula हम लोग substitute कर सकते हैं. R1 plus R2 equals to A. This part. So we can say delta equals to I1 plus I2 minus A. Now you can take this minus A on the other side. We get delta plus A equals to I1 plus I2. This is what we wanted at the final derivation. Everyone, does that make sense? I'm telling you,
Yes,
it's a lot of
sir.
derivation over here, okay? ये हम लोग ने यही किया, ये हमारा हो गया 4.9 जो हम लोग ने पहले किया था, and then we got this R1 plus R2 equals to A, and 4.11 which is I1 plus I2 equals to A plus delta. Even I am surprised I remember all these things. It is difficult, okay? It is not easy to remember all that. And I'm very much surprised that I have even labeled everything properly, because normally my I1, I2 gets disturbed a little bit, you know. Okay, let me stop recording now.